Sananda, a major domino about to fall. I am Sanda, and I come to be with you at this time. In this time of great truth coming forward, you're seeing it everywhere. Those of you that have the eyes to see and the ears to hear are finding the truth filtering through all of the darkness. The light coming through all of the darkness, the light illuminating the darkness everywhere, for the shadows that have held that truth back for so long can no longer do so, even though they, being the dark forces, the deep state, the dark forces attempt to hold that truth back, to hold the truth from all of you. They know that they cannot do it much longer, and in many ways, they have surrendered. They have not shown that yet, but it is coming forth, and you will see that in the days and weeks ahead. You will see much, much more of this truth coming forward. Much more of this surrendering of those of the dark forces, for they cannot hold on much longer. It was not long ago, though, that they thought they could still maintain control. They could still move ahead with their program of depopulation of the planet, but it can no longer happen, and they have come to that understanding. But just as a cornered animal will fight to the death, these ones, many of them will fight to their death, and they will be taken out of the picture one way or another. So know that your future is confirmed. Your future as the light moving forward, as the light beings that you are, the forces of light that you are, is confirmed, and it cannot be held back for much longer. So, expect in the short time ahead that major changes will develop. In particular, one quite major change that will set all of the others in motion, as in the dominoes that have been spoken of in the past, where that first domino will fall, and one after another will continue to fall until the final picture is shown. The final picture, as if you were looking at a puzzle and all of the pieces of the puzzle were being put together, and that final piece which completes the picture. That is what I am speaking of here. That final piece that puts it all together for so many, not all but many across the planet. Setting the stage for the ascension, for their ascension. Setting the stage for the final great solar flash of light. That is what have all come here for. All of you. And that you volunteered so long ago, and here you are now, right at the cusp, at the culmination just prior to the crescendo that is waiting for you. Think about that for a moment. Think about how far you've come, from so many lifetimes working towards this exact moment and the moments to follow after. This is what you came here for. This is what you are here to do as your mission moving forward. All of you, each and every one of you, have a part to play in this. Some greater than others, of course. But only greater in others' eyes, should not be greater in your eyes. Cause within, you are the God force within you. You have all the power within you. You have the power of 1,000 suns, as has been said, within your guided meditation. Think about that. And this is the deep state the dark forces have attempted to hold back from you, knowing that you have that power. For they knew as soon as you recognized that you are the power, that their power is done. That's where you have arrived now. Their power is over. Their time is done. Yours is just beginning. I am Sananda, and I leave you now in peace and love and oneness, and that you continue each and every day, each and every moment, to recognize that power within you. I am Michael, and I need to address something important. Love is a choice. Love is not only given to you right in your lap, and then it stays there forever. It is a choice in your heart. It depends on your own determination if love will stay. Yes, love is a free energy too, always flowing through everyone and everything at all times. Yes. But when you really feel this lovely, heartwarming, good vibration, just know it is up to your own free will to make it last. Why do I speak of this? Can it really matter? Well, you see, many wants to take love away from you. To say the least, it is a war between the good and the bad. I don't want to scare you, but I have to be honest with you. This is exactly the reason why I address this matter today. Clear your space, make room for love, eat healthy food, and make your body susceptible for love. Yes, even your choice of food makes a great difference in how you can keep your love. Your enemies want you to be kept in the dark. Your enemies want you to lose your knowledge of love and fall into an amnesia. You have worked with your fears for years, and you have come through the eye of the needle and are out on the other side. You have really put down a great deal of work in blood, sweat, and tears. to be able today to see right through all the evil veils of fear and darkness. You know just as much as I do that Mother Earth is the one that needs help. But warlords rule the world, and they do not want you and your Earth crew to rule with your army of lovers. All the escalating wars all around the world is actually a phenomena that is all for hindering your love-spreading abilities. They know, the warlords and all the money moguls of this planet know, that a very beautiful light is about to be spread all around the planet. So, they make sure war is the only option, and other fear-based events to control humankind. So, have faith in your beautiful light. It is so precious. It is so much more precious than you can ever believe. Your combined light is the most spectacular symphony of light and colors that anyone ever have seen. And yet it is there, ready to burst out at any given moment of peace and love. So choose love. Keep it safe in your heart. Guard it always, for it is the most precious valuable you can ever have. Message from the angels. Love and joy are your greatest protection. My dear friends, we love you so very much. There are those who believe as you do and those who do not, but in the depths of human hearts, you are all more alike than different. Your deepest wishes, although the forms may vary, are nearly identical in essence. You all want security. You all want to feel free and in charge of your lives. You all want the opportunity to live in a way that feels purposeful and pleasing to you. You all want to feel connected to life and what you believe to be a higher power. You want to experience health, abundance, and joy in one way or another, and you are all, without exception, seeking an experience of expanding love. The qualities you desire to experience are the same. The only thing that differs is the way you wish to experience them. The majority of conflicts in humanity arise from fear, from feeling as if there is only one way to have what you want, and only if you get your way. There is a great fear that if others don't cooperate or comply, you could be robbed of your own hopes and dreams. What if someone doesn't agree with you? What if they get in your way? What if you want to sell a house but no one is interested? Or you want a raise but you are denied? What if your candidate does not get elected? What if a loved one leaves the planet? How on earth can you experience what you desire when it appears that so many of your desires rely on the cooperation of others? We have heard these and similar questions throughout the ages. They are legitimate questions and very understandable when you look at the world through the lens of material, 3D reality. In the material sense, an uncooperative person can indeed stand in the way of your hopes and dreams. But in the energetic paradigm, dear ones, the river of love can flow around any and all who create such obstacles to your wishes. The divine can help you to create change and connect you with those who naturally and easily fit your life and your dreams. Suppose you want a specific job, but the person who interviews you prefers someone else. You may feel slighted. You may feel you were not given a fair chance. You may be right. However, from our perspective, that job is not a perfect fit for you. You want to work in an environment that wants you. Suppose you did get the job and love it, but 2 years later, a difficult coworker is hired. You might feel that this person has ruined your perfect job. Nonetheless, if you are willing to stay in your own vibration, remove attention from unwanted behaviors, and focus on how you want to feel, the situation will inevitably shift. An unpleasant person will not stay long in pleasant and happy energy if they can't get a reaction. You may be guided to leave, or they may decide to leave. You may be laid off only to enjoy some downtime, and then connect with an even better job. The situation may simply dissipate. Even the difficult people who present so-called obstacles in your path, in retrospect, can be seen as the catalysts that help you move forward into a better future. Suppose you love one political candidate, and someone else gets in office. For many of you facing your elections, this will be a reality. Two can't sit in the same chair. However, dear ones, does that mean that you will suffer because of someone else's action? Only you can decide that. Can you pray for the one sitting in the chair to have the love of God rise from within and to make wise decisions? Instead of fearing someone else's influence, you can focus on the qualities you wish to live and enjoy in your own life. Trust that God is still God, and no matter who appears to be in charge, God can find ways to care for your heart that feel wonderful to you. Even in countries torn by war, there are those still living amazing lives. You have the power to align with the divine or not, dear friends. And aligned with God, you give the Creator, the ultimate lover of life itself, the parent of all creation, the being that wants you to live a life that feels loving to you, the power to help you live your life in a way that is pleasing, supportive, and in harmony with the ones around you. You will all find great relief as you release your need for others to behave as you wish, and instead focus on how you want to feel in your life. Look at what is pleasing to you and empower it with your attention. Pray for all beings to know God's love. If someone is upsetting to you, imagine the light of love pouring towards them, but also into yourself. Dear ones, you are one. It is hard to imagine that you are part of the same field of love as those you adore and those you despise. They are waves in the ocean of love, just as you are. Some you want to dance with, and some you don't, and that is fine. But remember always that deep within you, there lives a light that connects all things and all beings. This presence wants you and all to have the experiences you wish for. If you are refused one opportunity, assume a better one is coming. If one person rejects you, they are redirecting you to those who will love you more. If the person in office has policies you don't like, make it your policy to labor in love and adhere to your own values in your own life and your own circles so as to experience the quality of life you desire. You did not come to earth seeking sameness. You did not come to earth intending to rely on the agreement of others to feel the love and security of the divine. You came, dear ones, eager for the buffet of life itself, for it is in looking at the differences that you discern your truth and your desires, and then have the opportunity to align with them in your own life. Fear not, dear friends, God is with you. Whether you agree with someone or not, the divine agrees that you all deserve to live a life you love, a life of security, happiness, health, and joy. Relax into that. Breathe. The power that creates universes is there for you always. We, your angels, are one with that and love you so much. Relax in our arms as well. In that love, there is nothing to fear. The Archangels, Phoenix from the ashes. Beloved people, just look how the world is changing. Just look how you are changing yourselves, how life is transforming you. Day by day, new miracles, a new being, a resurrection and becoming, achieving new growth in every moment, and seeing in every moment an opportunity to perceive what is and to perceive yourself as who you are. That is what this message is about. Leave the world unnoticed, because it will unfold without you. When it says, it depends on you, it means it depends on your healing. It depends on your attention to your pain. It depends on your loving care of your complex wounds. It all depends on your willingness to see and be able to see yourself in the light of God. It all depends on accepting yourself and recognizing and removing everything that prevents you from being who you are. Process is triggered. This spiritual process is now being triggered in many people. You are no longer satisfied with half answers or an incomplete transformation. The question of meaning is becoming more and more important, and you are getting to the bottom of existential questions. Gurus and masters, advisors who cannot fathom your depths are losing acceptance. Solutions that are real solutions, healings that are permanent, and insights that bring real milestones are being sought, found, and accepted. Now more and more people want to fulfill their actual role, experience their true meaning, live their real life. Mere understanding is not enough. Lectures and book knowledge have fulfilled their purpose. Now it is about the practice of a spiritual experience. So, these days, many orders and cries for help are reaching us in the spiritual world. Many people are calling their angels and masters, their heavenly families, and God Himself to their side, and asking for clear, unambiguous, and life-changing guidance in their lives. Now you are ready for a transformation that deserves the name and for the dissolution of what is blocking your view of yourself and the path to yourself. The time has come when you want to know what role God has intended for you. Compromises end at this point and life begins. God is your master. So now place yourself completely in God's hands. Hand over your concerns to the divine light, and you will feel unmistakably guided by the divine. No one is alone in this process. Everyone receives comprehensive support and the greatest possible guidance from the light. You want to get things done? The light lights your way. You want to shine into your heart? The angels encourage you. You want to be reborn? The love of God lets you rise like a phoenix from the ashes. Surrender completely to God. This is true empowerment and love that fills your heart, heals your soul, and inspires your spirit. God is your master forever and ever. We are the Archangels.